When I released it into the wild, I was hoping for a modest result of maybe we could get 10,000 signatures, if we had really good success. And then we had that within 4 or 5 days. And I thought, oh, well, maybe this is going to be a bit bigger than I thought.
Kate Glasson has a long history advocating for LGBT people in Canada. She helped organize Kitchener-Waterloo's first Pride event back in 1995, and now she's organized a House of Commons petition calling on Canada to be prepared to accept trans and non-binary asylum seekers and refugees.
In the same way that we're stepping up for people in Uganda after their new laws. I absolutely think we need to be stepping up for people in the UK and the US as their laws get worse, and Hungary for that matter.
The petition has steam, over 160,000 signatures, all verified, and will require a government response. Only two e-petitions have gotten more signatures, both opposing federal gun bans. Petition E4268 specifically notes American state laws that propose to ban gender-affirming care. In America, over 500 bills opposed to trans people have been introduced in this year alone, 83 of them passing. But Canada very rarely accepts American refugees. Canadian immigration's own stats say no American refugee claims have been accepted in the last decade. Glasson says she thinks it's because there's an assumption that America is safe for everyone.
What I'm hoping for is to go from a presumptive no to a presumptive maybe.
Green MP Mike Morris sponsored the petition and presented it to the House of Commons. He says casual conversations with Immigration Minister Sean Fraser seemed promising.
Over 160,000 Canadians have signed this petition calling for the Government of Canada to ensure that it's possible for trans and non-binary folks in countries like the United States to be able to be granted asylum here in Canada when their rights are being infringed upon in the countries in which they currently live.
CityNews reached out to the Office of Immigration Minister Sean Fraser for comment, including questions on if there's a presumption of safety for American refugees. In a statement, his ministry wrote, "2S LGBTQI plus people are able to claim asylum over concerns of persecution. Canada has a proud history of protecting and helping resettle the world's most vulnerable groups, including 2S LGBTQI plus refugees," adding that all eligible asylum claimants receive an independent and fair assessment on the individual merits of their claim at the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada. The IRB is an independent quasi-judicial tribunal which decides asylum claims. Under the law, anyone claiming asylum in Canada has the right to due process. Each claim is decided individually on its own merits based on the evidence and arguments presented and in accordance with Canada's immigration laws.
I'm hoping as a result the formal answer we've received might be a bit more meaningful than what we've heard so far, which is, we're looking at it and technically the right is already in place, but we know, a right's not really a right if it's never successfully exercised.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.